Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Scumdog's Kennel. I hope we're going to have a great show tonight, and I'm really going to have some fun. Now, let's see. Let me do something here, and I'll be right with you guys. Just a moment. And I'll go over here. Yeah. I should probably share. Well, maybe just a moment. Do this. We've got share screen on. I'm just going to do this for a moment. Right now, let me get some artwork to show off from my comics book. Let's see. Do this. All right. This time I'm going to show off my Scumdogs book stuff. Let's see. Which one should I use? All right. I'll get right to you guys in a moment. Let me find some artwork. Trying to get this right. Get this right. This. Here we are. I'll use you as well. Now, I'm sure we're going to have a really great show. Let's see. All right. Let me go over here. And we have one person watching the Scumdog's Kennel. Welcome. And now I'm going to show you off my artwork from my graphic novel. Here's the black and white line art for my hair mail doctor pinup. Looking pretty good. Over here. Now let me go over here. Go to over here. Show you the colored version of it. Here we have this. Let me reload that in a moment. Just a moment. I get. Here's the colored version of my pinup for Hair Metal Doctor, and it's pretty good. As you can see, I colored it well, and if you compare them, they're both very good. Let's see. I worked hard making him. He's a cross, as I've said before, between a hair metal musician from the 80s during the hair metal. Where they were having a bunch of hair metal bands, and a mad scientist. Particularly, he's basically I used Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe as a model for this character, as well as mixing in elements of Toe Cutter and Ozzy Osbourne. You can see that here. You can see that when I bring this up. See, there's Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe, Toe Cutter from Mad Max, and Ozzy Osbourne. I mixed their faces together, and these were the first 3 sketches I did doing that. I didn't use any of these for the actual hair metal doctor, and then I designed a mask for him. Now, I've shown this off before, but here's Catherine Zeta-Jones, a sketch I did for to show off my artwork and stuff like that. I'm just showing it because I'm doing that. And here's the black and white line art for my cover for Scumdogs, the graphic novel. You can see them emerging out of a tear in space, and Deathmug is reaching out to grab one of the Snores. They're my parody version of the Smurfs, and they're basically running through Snore Village. They're in a foot race, really, and they're basically destroying the place. Murder Mouth is a guy with the top hat, and the big fat guy beside them is Sloppy. These guys are all the main team of these guys are the main people in the Scum Dogs. Right. Scum Dogs. Basically, in this universe, in the year of XXXX, it's a joke on the play about being so, and about basically where they would say it's 2000 and XX, and your imagination would leave it up to you to decide what year it was actually taking place. The world of XXXX is basically a parody on that. So you use your imagination to think what year this is actually taking place. I've just noted that it's taking place so far in the future that it really doesn't matter. Well, either way, in this world, one of the ways you can get famous or get more money and stuff is by turning in your humanity and basically having your body modified. Deathmug here is a Kachi Jojo, and an African runner from, well, he's an African who was known as a great foot runner and basically entered the Olympics. Later on, he decided to trade his humanity and become Deathmug, a cyborg monstrosity with psychic powers. Behind him is Murder Mouth. Basically, he was a punk who decided one day to let himself be experimented on for money and fame, and he became just this giant talking mouth. And Sloppy is basically just a freak of nature who just basically the country he was in decided they didn't know what to do with him, to just send him out to, well, they don't know what to do with this thing that's eating everything. So they said, hey, well, you can eat as much as you want after you do a foot race for us, and we'll feed you more food. That's Sloppy there. Of course, there's also Miss Breasty Melons. She's the financier of the Scum Dogs. She runs a big corporation, and one day, let me go over here and show off the colored version of her. One day, she bought this evil organization known as, well, it was sort of like Cobra. Well, she knew she couldn't run it officially, so she basically got the Scum Dogs to run it for her. They own it and stuff like that now, but occasionally she has them do work for her, as well as the fact that she can always use the cover of having been kidnapped by them to do any illegal activities, so she can get off scot-free. She's a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe, as well as T-Mont and Zaymot, because T-Mont and Zaymot in G.I. Joe were basically the financiers of Cobra, and I could never figure out why they weren't ever arrested, because the G.I. Joe team constantly fought them. So I decided to make the joke that, well, maybe they have a cover story that they basically keep getting, well, kidnapped by Cobra and stuff. So I used that idea for Miss Breasty Melons here. I also there's also a joke going around that every time when I actually release my graphic novel, every time I hit a perk, I should make Miss Breasty Melons, well, breasts bigger, and maybe I will do that. That's just like that. Now, here's some more art of the Scum Dogs with Deathmug here. I won't tell you what the happening with the story, but the artwork here is really good. As you can see, Deathmug's face, his cyborg face, kind of alters itself like the way Spider-Man's Deadpool's mask alters itself. You can see his eyes change and stuff like that. You see this right here. Let's see. I'm also showing off here some of the pencil artwork. Here you can see when Sloppy and Murder Mouth power up, Sloppy begins shape-shifting more, and Murder Mouth gets an aura with these, well, halo rings around his hat and stuff. Deathmug just has a big aura around him as well, but I decided to make their auras a little cooler and stuff just for gags. I'm really particularly proud of this art here on this page. Let's see, I looked at this, showed off this stuff. I think that's about good showing off my art for now. Now let's go back over here. Let's see if anyone's joined us. Hail, Hot the Rebel 86. Hail all of you for joining me for the Scum Dogs Kennel. The Hasbro YouTube channel is streaming G.I. Joe around the clock. I tune in while I eat my breakfast. It's good. Yeah, it's great, huh? What is Breasty Melon's zodiac sign? I think she's definitely, let's see. She's most definitely I'm gonna show this. an Ares, or maybe a water, the one with a Perseus, one with who has a big thing of water who gives people pours water out and stuff like that. Maybe that's what our zodiac sign is. I have an ideas, but I don't want to give them out too far away just yet. All right, now let's see. Over on Indiegogo, well, as you can see, let's find some new Indiegogos that are up. There's Unhinged Ooh, what's this? East Vato. Ooh. I released this year. East Vato, a Hitman story, huh? Well, it doesn't look too bad. Let's see. But first, let's see if this thing will actually come up. This pinup book. Let's see. Will it work this time? No, it doesn't look like it. Too bad. All right, I can come back to some of these later. There's Magic Crop. Let's see. Metal Militia hardcover graphic novels at $14,022. Doing great. Let's take a look at. I can come to East Vado later. It doesn't look too bad, but then again, I'm not exactly into Hitman stories. There's this. Nairobi Birthright made $915, so it's still funding. Let's see. There's Chronicles of Van Helsing. Blood will outcome. Unhinged Entertainment presents Absolute Book 1. Take a look at that, I suppose. Dan Fraga's Black Flag has made $120,158. There's 32 hours left. Let's see. Let's go over here. Maybe I'll try this first. Do this. Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planets at 882,792. It's made even more money. It's getting closer to making 900,000. Wow. Let's see. There's Road to Delta Dogs, which has made $137 with 28 days left. It's only going for $500, so it probably will do it. The artwork is pretty good with it. There's Worm Food, which has made $7 CAD with 59 days left. Let's take a look at this. How much is it's asking for $572? It might do it. And it does look interesting. Oh, yeah, this.
Hi, I'm Dan.
I can come back to this trailer later. There's not much art up for it, but what I do see is entertaining. With this zombie here and stuff like that, who's been cut in half. The zombie is screaming for brains. A punker zombie, apparently. Apparently, the zombie tries to eat him as well. Looking very interesting. I mean, the artwork is good for a funny comic. There's Captain Love, Rise of the Pirate King, which has made a bunch of money. And Battle Made Knuckle Bomb 2, his premiere edition, has made $24,753. The Rascals has made $1,325 with 22 days left. Let's take a look at it. It needs, keeps saying that, it needs another couple of $1,000 to do it. It says $947 here. It is still funding, and maybe it'll do it. The Rascals. We take a look at the artwork, read this sample first, I suppose. But what to do first? I didn't check. Is there actually a... I'm going to see if there's any more art up here. I think I think I've seen this before. There's good art here. I mean, it's basically just a funny animal book, but hey, it looks pretty good. Well drawn. From Greg Sean. Let's see. What was I looking for again? Oh, yeah, I was looking for a trailer. I guess there's none there. Let's go here. So she's a water sign, huh? That seems fitting for Miss Mellons. Yep. Is Hexcraft Mechanics still available on Indiegogo? Oh, I think it is. But let me go look for it. Comics. Oh, I should probably just put Hexcraft Mechanics right here. Ultimate Control. It's still funding. It looks good. Yeah, it's still funding, Hoth Rebel. Nathan Masters. 1% of 10,000 flexible goal. Got 30 days left. 10,000, it's a little much. The art is still good and stuff like that. So yeah, it's still shipping. Let me go back over here. I can read this. I haven't read this sample in a while. And let's look at what the characters are first. Let's see. Tony. Tony is the lead singer and lead guitarist of the Rascals. Tony is talented and highly egotistical. He thinks that he deserves to be a world-famous singer and is determined to make it big. He is highly competitive and vain, and he possesses the most useful supernatural gift due to the demon's curse, but refuses to use it because he thinks that it isn't cool. Tony has a romantic crush on the lead singer of the Rascals' rival band, the Sleepy Bucks, but he can't pursue it due to the band's intense rivalry. All right. Let's see. Elena is the bassist and heart and soul of the Rascals, highly talented and compassionate. And pretty Elena is known as a softie, but at her core, she is a warrior and the bravest of Rascals. Her purse has been imbued with a supernatural power to trap paranormal creatures. Max. Max is the drummer and resident foodie of the Rascals, known for his incredible appetite and heavy sound on the drums. Max is constantly on the lookout for a great beat, a tasty treat, a ghostly spirit has possessed Max, and when the Rascals need to identify a monster or ghost, the spirit takes control of Max and tells them in detail what they are facing. Unfortunately for Max, he can never remember what he says when the spirit takes hold of him. Rosie, mechanic, techie, fixer of Tony's hair. Rosie is the ultimate roadie. The Rascals depend on her to keep things running, and although hard-pressed and somewhat cranky about the situation, Rosie's always happy to help where and when she can. The old demon's curse has gifted her with the sight, and this lets Rosie see and communicate with the supernatural. Not bad. Not bad. Let's read this comic sample then, shall we? And have some fun. And so it begins. The Rascals, Hairtown's preeminent pop-punk band, heads to their gig at the barn in Parksburg, where Super Agent Harvey Hawksmoor is waiting to see them. Fame, fortune, and fun await more teen musicians, or does it? Here we have it. Better step on it, idiot. Rosie, we don't want to be late. Yeah, I'm starving. I'm trying, guys. Maybe if you hadn't taken an hour to get ready, we wouldn't be in this mess. Perfection takes time. I'm pretty sure Justin Bieber doesn't get rushed out of the door before a gig. I bet Justin Bieber gets great snacks. You are nowhere near as good looking as him, Tony. Hey, do you think we should find out what we owe him if we lose? Elena, this dude is like 100 years old. Don't ruin this for me. Our pact is sealed. I shall go first. And so the creepy old goat begins. His fiddle plays with an eerie, sweet tone. Faster and faster he plays, and the Rascals cannot believe their long ears. It is truly a unique and wondrous, if not slightly creepy tune. Like a whirling dervish, he plays, and not but his fiddle can be seen or heard. And just as the music peaks with a keen, otherworldly shriek, it ends, leaving the Rascals both astounded and somewhat annoyed. Frozen, the Rascals can only watch the old demon goat rage. You cheated me! I have won 1,000 challenges over 1,000 years, and not once was I defeated. And so I curse you, rabbits. Until you play a song better than the one that bested me, you will be cursed to walk among the forces of darkness. With a blast of fire and brimstone, the old demon goat disappears. Rosie, get the gear. Rosie, fix the van. Rosie, does my hair. Look, okay? Rosie, 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 never a thanks. Tromp, tromp, tromp. The thing sees her. Hiss! Ah! Did you see what Jenny from the Sleepy Bucks is wearing? She is so cool. Yeah, but there's no way she is cute as Elena from the Rascals. I like them both. Ah! We did not sabotage your gear. We just got here. Oh, so our guitars just randomly broke all their strings. You dudes are so low, man. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, chill. The Sleepy Bucks are still in full swing. That's what we want. More punk. There he is, Harry Huxmore, Justin Bieber's talent agent. This is it. No time to my time to shine, our time to shine, but let's do it. And then we can eat. It is indeed the Rascals' time to shine, but not for what they think. Oh no, there's the thing from the van, and it's chewing on the cables of the spotlights. If it falls, it's going to squish Jenny. Max? You might want to keep it down. Okay, Max, what do we do? Why are you asking me? Guys, yes, I think we're in trouble. All right, that's enough. Elena is known as the Rascals' resident sweetheart. Come here, you little stinkers. But what the public at large doesn't know, time to eat purse, is that at heart, she is a warrior. Oh man, she's going off. Yep. Elena's big bag was brought for her by her grandma for her 10th birthday. Hey, let go! It has always been very dear to her. I said, let go! It is for this reason that the demon goat spell has altered it, much to the gremlin's jargon. Hiss! The magic of the bag is powerful. How powerful, you might ask? It sucks all the gremlins in. Some questions are better left unanswered. Okay, so we don't know how powerful it is. Unfortunately for Tony, don't you dare, man! His gremlin doesn't know about the fate of his tribe. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm a star. But the little beast would care. I'm too good looking to die like this. Suddenly, as fast as the dangerous little creature appeared, it's gone. Dude, Tony, are you all right? Tony. Yeah, no problem. Jeez. Oh my gosh, Sean, you ain't in no shape to perform. Well, looks like this did, folks. Be sure to pick up your bet out the barn t-shirts on the way out. A little while later. Well, that's the last of it. Too bad it's all broken. Let's not mention broken things, huh? People online are bummed we didn't play. Oh, hi, Mr. Huxmore. Hey, kids. It's too bad your bag entrance didn't work out. I was looking forward to hearing you play. I've heard good things about you folks. Keep it up, and I'm sure I'll have a chance to catch your show in the future. Anyone else hungry? Really, Max? Dude, you have terrible timing. And that's what I did here. One of the Rascals had a supernatural purse, huh? Makes me think of Trailblazers backpack. Except better. Kibblesmith's Marvel's New Warriors stinks. Have you seen it yet? I'm going to do a review of it soon. I haven't bought it yet. I just need a little more time. But don't worry, I'm going to do it. Thank you all for... We've still got a little while to go. This live stream is doing good and stuff. And let's go and look at some more comics, huh? Let's see. Oh, there's Cyberfrog Unforgettable Tales, which has made $485 and is still funding. I'm going to have to buy a copy of these soon because apparently Ethan's getting ready to start shipping them out. So I hope he leaves this in here for a few more months. But each book is $10, so I know I can basically get one. Most of them were bought together, so yeah. Maybe I should just buy them both together, $20 plus shipping, maybe $30 tops. Wrecked Planet Preview mini comic. All right. But this looks like a great book. It's the original. These are reprints of the original rare Hall of Heroes issue, Cyberfrog colored and relettered with a new foil covers. And it just looks good. Right there. Let me go check here. Yep, I'm still streaming. All right, let's go over to Kickstarter and see. Oh, there's Operation Eclipse, which has made $2,085, pledged to $2,500. It's getting there. This book, it looks great, and I have to say it should be up on Indiegogo because this looks like a great book that everyone really loved. Let's see. Operation Eclipse is the story of a man who has grown tired of the crime in his city. After the murder of his fiancée and with the train from a former Army Special Forces veteran, Eclipse will fight to bring down the criminals and villains of St. Louis. The first issue drops you right into the action as the unbalanced and terrifyingly insane Shiver holds the mayor of St. Louis in a dark warehouse. Shiver has him tied to a chair next to a table of knives. When Eclipse gets word of the kidnapping, he springs into action to help the mayor. The only problem is, the only problem, he doesn't know what lurks in the shadows of the warehouse. So most definitely more villains. As I said, this story is about a universe of superheroes. They don't have superpowers, but they're all like Batman. It means they're basically street-level superheroes that use gadgets. And from the artwork alone, it's just worth getting it. But the story itself is good. But there are supervillains. So none of these heroes have superpowers, but most likely these villains are super geniuses. So they're going to have to work their butts off. So they might be going up against guys with laser guns and stuff like that. It looks good. It looks really good. Here's some more of the art. Like that. Go down here. There's some art here. Apparently you can also get t-shirts as well for rewards. Like that and stuff. Let's take a look. Should I look at I can always do this trailer later. Come back to this in a little bit. See if we can't find some more Indiegogos. Any new ones? There's Esteveto, as I said. All right. Peregrine Wings of the Falcon has made $22,785. The Expendables Go to Hell graphic novel has made $222 and $28. The Epics of Ikenu, featuring a hero with autism and in what could be the sequel to the oldest story found in human history. It's made $2,988. It's getting close to being funded, I'll tell you that much. The art is good. I've seen better, but definitely good. I'm not so sure I want to see this trailer, though. Let's take a look, though. How long is it? Is there music?
There's something odd about him. He was brought here when a stranger goes. We tried to place the drink, but
I'm going to skip the trailer for now. It's just a bunch of talking and stuff. There's Magic Cop Drop Dead Legs. And we have there's SOS Onslaught graphic novel. It's getting close to being funded. It's had its campaign extended, and it only needs a little more. It only needs to reach $3,000, and it's nearly there. It's going to make it, I think, because this book is too good not to make it. A vigilante and his mutant friend take on dangerous drug dealers and stuff. That was SOS Onslaught graphic novel. Apparently it's a black and white novel, but it's just good looking. I have a good feeling about it. It's got artwork for a cover from Simon Bisley, the guy who did the artwork for Kevin Eastman's Totally Twisted Tales and stuff like that. Let's see, the artwork is just good. I can read that comic book sample later, I suppose, or I could just do it now. Let's have some fun. They're calling me Pumpkin Face. Effing vigilante, he sliced my face, making me look like some plastic surgery nightmare. He sliced off my nose, too. I can't even snort coke now. Put the word out on the street. I want the vigilante dead. Reward is $3 million. And that was the second time I got crabs. We see the vigilante, and we see the hitman coming up behind him. The vigilante scream, well, we got company, huh? Braka, 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 braka. He uses his friend as a shield, and he says, and his friend says, "Dick," as his friend's invulnerable. Well, they say, "Ish, shit, hurry up and reload." But I don't think they get a chance. We see Pumpkin Face screaming at a superpowered hitman who is apparently a voodoo sorcerer who's going out to kill his target. We see a werewolf going after the vigilante, and apparently I thought the vigilante was just an ordinary guy, but he's no ordinary guy because, well, maybe he's been sliced up by a werewolf, so he looks awful spry for a guy who's basically bleeding out now. And we see his mutant friend use a sword to cut off the guy's arms. And, well, the vigilante just grabs that sword and basically then goes after the werewolf. We see a vampire going after a priest who's trying to survive, but she kills him. Not bad. As I said, the artwork is really good for this book. It's from Chimera Comics and just outright looks nice. I want to see a Rusty Melons 3D holographic comic drawn by Anna, that Star Wars girl. Maybe I will. That's a good idea. Thank you, Hoth Rebel 86. I got to remember that. That looks like a good idea. Sorry. That was an accident. Let me put the share screen back on. There. Ooh. Now, we're just going to keep having fun. Let's see here. Oh, I'll go behind this. Let's go over to, well, #ComicsGate, see if there's anything up on here. Mike Murphy, get your first printing of copy of Samurai while you can. This is Samurai Dinosaur or something. I can't remember what it was called. Let's see, go over here. Let's see if there's more stuff to look at. Mistword Publishing, Dairy John USA. I'm going to switch over back to Indiegogo and see anything. Oh, there's Perfect 10, which has made 7,370. A young woman has to fight for her life as she is hunted down by superpowered murderers. And, well, the artwork for this book is good, and it's just outright good. And furthermore, you can also, after you buy this book, you can add 2 more books to your order as well. There are add-ons when you check out for it. Let's go down to the sample page. We see 10, the name of our hero here, a girl being woken up by a scientist. Apparently she was in a coma and she's been awoken from it. She's naked and she's wondering what is going on. Not long after, she gets into costume, as she and the doctor are about to be attacked by superpowered murderers. Good thing these particle pulse handguns can be set to stun, unlike this motley crew of maniacs who have it out for us. Knock, knock. We see 10 get out there. She starts blasting at the superpowered criminals. One of them, the girl with the pink hair, goes after the scientist who shoots her. 10 luckily sees her and basically kicks her in the head, knocking her away from the man. She knocks her into the one who's a glowing skeleton. And we see more heroes and villains fighting it out all over the world. We see them murdering and killing and saving lives. All right. We come to 10 fighting these two guys and a plant man. The thugs basically kill or basically hurt, basically knock out the mad scientist while she's fighting them, while she's fighting the plant man. All in all, this book looks great. It's from David Bink. This is his first campaign. It's already made what it needed to do. It's made $8,031, and it's just going to keep funding. Now, let's see here. The perks. Digital edition, $5. Physical copy is $11. Perfect 10 digital edition. Our eternal gratitude. A personal thank you. Perfect 10 physical copy. Only for $11, huh? June 2020, 109 claimed. A physical copy bundle, $33. Physical copy 5 for $33. This all looks very good and very affordable for this comic. Now, let's see. We looked at this stuff. The Lucian Waking Dream is made $14,819. Oh yeah, there's also Mortal Worlds. It's basically been funded now, so that's good for this book. It's made, this book is now funded and it's going to come out to its lucky buyers, so that's good for them. Let's take a look at its trailer then, huh? A reality not too far from our own, but far enough. We see the various characters in this book, and it's pretty good looking. We see a couple of our heroes' friends here. That's the Mortal Worlds trailer, a comic book that's now funded and is now coming to its lucky buyers. And also, this book is rather affordable as well. The graphic novel for $25, and you can also get 2 books and the art of the Mortal Worlds for $40. So yeah, this is a good-looking book that you can basically buy and enjoy. Let's see. We have Chris, you're back. I hope it wasn't out too bad. Which American war is your favorite basis for movies, comics, and games? American War. Thinking. I suppose the Vietnam War. I love to play, and maybe World War I. I'd love to play an immersive Civil War video game. That sounds pretty good, honestly. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, so maybe Vietnam. Right. Let's see. Over here. Doc Salem Monster Hunter, Lady Alchemy Murders Libra graphic novels that made $48,883. And Doc Salem Monster Hunter has made $8,707. Good Blade Devil Goes to the Past graphic novels made $211.83, so that's good for that. Let's read this sample first. Hello, my name is Doc Salem, and I'm about to die. How dare you, little man? You dare challenge Dagon, Lord of the Deep? This is Dagon. Oof, I am a god. Oops, let me get this out of the way. I wonder, can a god, I'm not scared to die, bleed? But I prefer to live. I know what you're thinking, but Doc, how can bullets hurt an elder god? Well, they can't, but expensive silver rounds can. What's that? How do I know these things? Well, I'm glad you asked. My real name was Victor Frankenstein. My studies of science and the dark arts led to me to the discovery of the elixir of life. In my arrogance, I dared to create a god, but instead I created a monster. It's got new perk, the Go Big or Go Home perk. This one for the fine art lovers, one huge 24 by 36 stretched canvas painting that you can get 2 figures on. And this artwork is good. Let's see, it tells them like this. There's more of it. Like if I go over, here we are. I'm known as a painter in this industry. My painting style has been compared to that of the great Simon Bisley and Frank Frazetta by people like our artist Ken Kelly, who happens to be Frank's nephew, and Eric Jim Shooter. So far, this perk, I'm offering a huge painting 24 by 36 canvas with a limit of 2 main characters that will be chosen by the buyer. Stretch goal crossover cover is available. Okay. All this looking pretty good for this book. Let's see. All right. Let's go over here. Mortal world portrays a world I'd like to live in. I guess I want to live. You want to live in a sci-fi world, huh? Or a fantasy world. Not bad. Not bad. Either way, let's keep looking over here. Okay, look at this trailer, or I can come back to this later as well. There's Vistage, one graphic novel. There's Dirty Work at the Crossroads, which has made $1,594. Let's see. Xenotype Volume 1, Evolve or Die, has made $79,814. Fire Bitch has made $48,552. I haven't looked at that in a while. Maybe I'll come back to that in a moment. But first, I'm going to go down here. Let's see. Oh, there's Grayscale. Welcome to Glitter City. It's made $7,245. Let's read the sample of Grayscale, huh? It's a fun little book. Grayscale. Welcome to Glitter City, a sparkling metropolis built smack dab in the heart of a desert impact crater, known the world over for its lavish resorts, 5-star restaurants, and more than enough casinos to make its reputation as a tourist trap somewhat of an understatement. Or should I say something of an understatement. It's nicknamed the Oasis by its out-of-towners, but for the people who actually live here, we call it something else, the gutter. Sure, the statistics say all the right things, low crime rate, clean streets, employment opportunities through the roof, but under the surface, all that glitters is always not gold. Hands up. Nobody make a frickin' move. Oh my God. Shut up. Empty your pockets. You've been wise, but you said to put our hands in the air. You've been a wise ass. The Alien Exiles, a notorious gang of stick-up artists who use their custom-made plasma pistols to abduct money out of people's wallets all over the country. Hey, everyone needs a gimmick. This is an outrage. I'm the owner of this casino, and how dare you barge in here and rob my guests? Do you really think you'll get away with this? Oh, come on. What the? I thought you rounded up everybody up. I did. Hey, you, there. Stupid freaking sluts. And here I had this whole elaborate insurance plan where I would win 777s and make it rain coins while beating the crap out of the bad guys. I always did have bad luck. Who the hell is this guy? That's whoa. I don't know how they do things on your planet, but here on Earth, we let the hero make the introduction. I'm Grayscale. See, you ruined it. Fry this freak. Whoa, what happened to I come in peace? Grayscale jumps out. He uses a bat. But he hits the guy in the face with his fist. I'm really starting to think you guys aren't actually aliens. Die, you! Ah! What's wrong? Forget to bring your probe? Here, you can borrow mine. Thunk. Okay. Oh. And the crowd cheers. Oh, well, thank you. No, really, you're all too kind. Didn't you say you're the owner of this fine establishment? Funny, you really don't look too happy, all things considered, which is strange as I just saved your ass. Or at least it would be strange if it weren't for a little trick I know. You see, I have a certain power, the ability to see people's karma, the good and the bad. And what I'm wondering is why is it out of all of the people here in this casino, including the armed robbers, your karma is the worst? I don't know what kind of skeletons you've got in your closet, but I think it's safe to say you had this coming. You see some art, maybe covers like that. Let's see this, what you get. Not only will you receive a signed, bagged, and boarded copy of the 60-page comic book, and possibly more depending on which perk you choose, but also you get your name or username listed in the special thanks section of the book, as well as any stretch goals unlocked during the campaign. Pinup of the Karmic Crusader Grayscale versus the Grim Gargantuan's Repo by Cash Grab and artist Donnell DeLay. Looking pretty good. Dark Ages Ashcan. In 5720 AD, Earth is destroyed and humans are scattered out in the solar system. And some are living in a system. Mars is a human colony with deep, dark secrets. This book looks pretty good. I guess some new artwork as well. I haven't seen this before. Pinup by Abductables artist Iba Canellis. There's that. Pinup by foreign agent artist Narwhal. Not bad. Looking pretty good for this. Maybe think about funding this one too. That's Grayscale. Welcome to Glitter City. One good-looking book. That's all right. Good. Take a look at this. There's Lone Star, Heart of the Hero, Redux. There's Tilt. Taking a look at Tilt in a while. There's Cyborg USA. Cyborg USA, the comic book. You get 1 and 2. It's made $10,735 and is still funding through in demand. You can still buy it. Let's take a look at the trailer, shall we?
Tina, Rufus, Bisbee, Hutch, and Captain USA are Cyborg USA, a team of soulless super killing machines working for the Attorney General of the United States of America. Hi, I'm Rob Casey, writer and creator of Cyborg USA. I've always admired the heroic determination of our USA champion athletes. About 20 years ago, I had the idea for Cyborg USA, based on those athletes and those super teams I loved from my childhood in the 1980s on Saturday morning and after-school cartoons and in comic books. Thanks to the revolution in crowdfunding that Indiegogo has made possible, I am now able to bring Cyborg USA to life in print for the very first time ever. Cyborg USA is the story of America's elite team of super champion athletes. Targeted by terrorists Yuri and the Red Skirts, the fanatical anti-globalist anti-technology death cult. Maimed and left for dead in a horrific train collision, Super Team USA are reanimated by the mysterious scientist Hans Ulrich and his manservant Carrington. Cyborg USA springs...
Well, that's pretty good here. That was basically the trailer of Cyborg USA. Now, this reminded me of something I learned. This reminds me of great comic books I saw back in the 80s, like the New Mutants and, well, TMNT and stuff. or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It has that kind of flair and, well, dynamic to it. And it's just looking good. Now, there's also a sample down here where I could take a look at. No, I guess there's not. Oh, there is only a bit of his samples. Now, I love this cover here. This is just awesome looking. Now, I actually have the first issue of this. Well, they gave a free PDF version of the first issue, so I've seen that, and I really enjoyed it. The art is pretty good. I didn't really enjoy the art in the first issue, but that's because it was a digital copy. I'd probably like it a little better if I actually had a comic book version of it. I think it just digital sometimes makes it hard to look at because of the looking at a screen and stuff. Is that Fire Bitch comic about the blue-haired lady who used to work at Kickstarter? No, it's about this, well, blonde lady who has fire powers. Grayscale rocks. Make comics gray again. That's not bad. Kickstarter lady was fired for being a bit cheeky, hence the name. Well, it is. Yeah. Fire. I should take a look at Fire Bitch, maybe, but maybe in a little bit. Well, maybe I should look at it now. I can come back to Cyborg USA later. Fire Bitch. Maybe I shouldn't just be saying that outright. Billy Tucci delivers new Miss Fury graphic novel. Let's take a look at this real quick. There's a trailer? Let's take a look at this then.
Greetings, everyone. Billy Tucci here. And I am so proud to bring back Golden Age icon Miss Fury for Dynamite.
Before I go further, is Billy Tucci, well, favorable to Comicsgate or what? Before I go further on this, I'm not quite sure. I'm just telling you, this guy might not be, well, in Comicsgate's corner and stuff like that.
Beautifully illustrated by Maria Laura Sanfo, Miss Fury the Joy Division rekindles the spirit of World War II adventure and honors her creator, June Tarpe Mills. So please, make sure you sign up here to get all the updates for the upcoming Indiegogo campaign launch. Launching soon.
Okay. Not bad. Wait, is there art up for this down here? Not much. Doesn't help that he basically gave us a kind of a boring bit of a dialogue. Let's go down here. Let's see. Where are you? Let's see. I'm trying to find that book. There's that. There's Fire Bitch. Let's take a look at it. It's made 48,552. It looks good.
What up, bitches? My name is Karen Cole, and I am bringing you my comic creation, Fire Bitch. Co-created, co-written, colored, and cosplayed by me. Fire Bitch marks a turning point for comics and cosplay. I am bringing you the chance to get in on the ground floor. I've been working in comics as a cosplayer, colorist, writer, and editor for the past few years, and I'm super excited to bring you a creation of my own. By now, you are dying to hear what it's about. Imagine this. You're an Instagram model, having a pretty good day, and suddenly, you're accidentally sucked into a vortex and chucked into an alien planet. There's no way home, but there's more. With this tiny little detail of mysterious superpowers and incoming danger, what's a girl to do? Her hair, her nails, pedicure anyone? With Fire Bitch, I am bringing you some exquisitely beautiful art covers from some of the most successful indie artists in comics, and some from co-creator Albert Trujillo. With my colors, of course. Original concept, homage, and naughty covers. And let's not forget the alluring cosplay covers by me, which are sure to excite your imagination. I want to make sure that you get more with this campaign, and I am giving you lots of stretch goals to achieve with rewards I know you will love. Mini prints, lanyards, patches, trading cards, those are just some of the things that everyone's going to get when we smash those goals. That's right. The more the campaign makes, the more you will receive. This is the 9th campaign that I've run, and I am confident in this book as it is already completely written and drawn. And with your help, we can get this to print and make Fire Bitch a reality. Thank you, and see you in the funny pages.
Not bad.
And bringing you some.
That was, let's see, Fire Bitch, and, well, it looks like a good book. Is there a sample as well in here? I like what I'm looking at. Not bad art. Good looking. Let's go over here to Cinemarts. Don Tucci knows how to make a good comic book I can't refuse. Oh, nice. The real Fire Bitch is pure hot fire. Yep. That it is. We're at 56 minutes. We still have a little while to go. Let's continue having some fun. There's Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet. East Vato. Peregrine Wings of the Falcon is made $22,785. Looking good right there. Let's take a look at Magic Cop, Drop Dead Legs comic. We looked at the. Let's take a look at this sample. Gray, meet Ignitus Crumble, your new partner. He's an exceptional addition to the Night Team. Looking forward to working with you, Detective Wolf. Silver Moon. Detective Grey Wolf, Silver Moon. Oh, sorry. I guess I'll let you get to know the team. Well, I see you got that memo about wearing sunglasses today, too, huh? Hey, morning, fella. Morning, fella. You must be the new guy. They call me O'Hara. Kind of that's my name. Like that. The art is pretty good. Like this. She never told me who he was, but he made her sweat promises of taking her to the city and getting her a gig down, doing what she always wanted. There's no doubt he filled her head with star-studded dreams of beaches, boats, and the big city, I'm sure of it. Flashy nightlife, glamour, parties, more than anything she ever knew back home. I just wonder how many more mirrors these people have promised better lives, shipped here legally, and used them like objects. It makes me sick. Brett. We see that our two heroes firing guns. They fire at this guy, shooting him. These guys are, well, they're filled with magic, apparently. I'm going to get you two, right before he gets shot at himself. We see them interrogating a guy. We see all three of them basically bust into this place looking for someone. We see this woman who's basically, half snake and, half woman. And they're basically going to fight her. We see them in a car cruising and stuff. We see them talking, and the art is good. It's very good artwork. That was Magic Cop, Drop Dead Legs comic. Let's see. Right. This... I can come back to this trailer later. Let's see. There's Saddle Shantry, Book 1, Captain Love. It's not graphic novel. There's Brigade. There's Lilith and Maria comic book, which has made some money. Let's see. Go down here. Let's take a look at Blade Devil, Ghost of the Past graphic novel. That was pretty fun. Anyone want to watch it again just for grins? I suppose, maybe not. Stuff like that. Now let's go over here. It's this. Like that. Over here. All right, going over here. Kalinowski. Days ago. Let's take a look here, huh? Still doesn't look like it's going to stuff. Let's take a look. This, right. Anything good to find here? It looks like Dirty Work at the Crossroads. Apocalyptic Tale has made 7,215. It's made its goal. It's 103% funded. Good. It's basically made its funding on both websites now, so that's good. Let's take a look at it then. We already looked at it on Indiegogo as well, Indiegogo before and stuff, but it's been funded now on both sites. See this? That's trying to get this thing to come up first. Let's take a look at Dirty Worker at the Crossroads on Hit the Hair then, if it's not going to. All right. Oops. Let me get this right. Let's just go over here. Fine. As you can see, it's already been funded in Indiegogo. It's well over 500 now. And this book, as I've told you before, well, the story. Let me go over here first to try to see this. Kickstarter. Let's try this. There. On Indie. Oops. Wrong one. Let me try to get this right. No. Let's do this. No, I guess not. Fine, I'm just going to give up on this for now. An illegal genetic research lab was set on a remote planet, but after the corporation in charge comes under investigation by officials on Earth, all communications were cut off. The colonists abandoned, leaving them marooned on a world with harsh conditions and limited natural resources. As well, 70 years later, they have to deal with these, I guess Kickstarter's down or something. 70 years later, the outlaw Sunday Childs, born into this world, has to deal with not only this world being an apocalyptic, well, just being a wasteland. She also has to deal with genetic experiments and well, it's a very harsh place. There's basically gangs running around destroying stuff. And as you can see, these two gangs are basically trying to make a deal. We see this guy with a scarred up face with his, well, shark octopus hybrid and this pink blobby guy trying to make a deal with this guy. His what's his bodyguard is Sunday Childs. She comes out of the car. These guys look a bit freaked out at her. They pull their guns, but she says everyone should remain calm and just get this deal done. They commence to start trying to talk up on how to figure out this deal. Deal and stuff. One of them, the boss of the two freakish looking guys, tells them to get the equipment out of the truck, but that's when the police arrive and start shooting them. They blow away the smugglers, while Sunday Childs is trying to protect her target. She pulls out a gun, and her employee also pulls out a gun. The police arrive and start shooting things. Sunday Childs gets out of there to try and buy time for her target to try and escape, but she's basically dodging gunfire left and right. She manages to get into, her employer gets into the truck and basically yells, "Get into it as well!" And they start trying to get into the truck into there right there. Looks like a good comic book. Looks all good. Now, let's see. Are you looking forward to the Comicsgate convention for the Fans Fest? If I can make it, I am looking forward to it. I'd love to go. I like to go and stuff. I want to baseballs at the Edwin Boyette Drunk Tank. Bitcoin Squadron. Blurb, blub, blub. Yeah, that sounds good, man. Now, we're coming to the end of this live stream, but we're not going just yet. It's time for me to do a bunch of plugging. Oh, hey, WizGig.
Howdy. Sorry I'm so late.
That's fine. We can hang out for a little bit before I go. But except it's great having you here. We were looking at Indiegogo. Well, I was looking at comics on Indiegogo, then I was over at Kickstarter. Kickstarter has apparently fallen or something because I can't get them to come up. Maybe they're back now.
Their site was down?
Or something. Apparently they're back up now.
Okay. All right. Oh. Interesting.
Just a moment. Let me try something. I'm going to see Kickstarter. Let's see if I can. No, I guess not. I was trying to go into my history here and just bring up what I wanted to look at real quickly and stuff. Just go right to it. See if I can't bring it up right now. I guess not and stuff. Or maybe it is loading. So I was trying to go over, and if you go on a site, you have to put into what you were going to look at on the. Yeah. I was just my thing went down, so I was basically thinking maybe if I just go into my history, I can just pop it up right then and now. It doesn't look like it's working right. I'll just use.
Okay. That's weird.
I can like that. I'll just go over to Indiegogo. I'm still a little bit iffy if the site isn't going to screw up again. Xenotype Volume 1 is at 79,814. So
Did you back that one?
No, I've backed a few books. I backed Kevin Eastman's Totally Twisted Tales, Cash
Yeah.
Grab, and stuff like that, and I'm having fun there.
Hail Hoth Rebel.
Fine, let's see. Hail Whizgiz. And it says, Hoth Rebel wants to go to the Comicsgate convention that's going to be out sometime next year. I would like to go myself, but but I think I need to make some money on my Kickstarter, on my Indiegogo first, or maybe the year after that when I can afford it and stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to go myself. I mean, it would be one thing to be there as an attendee or a guest, but at the same time, I'm hoping beyond hope that I'll be able to get my rear end gear and create something of my own and become a creator so I can have a table and sell merchandise.
Oh, I know, that sounds awesome. That really does sound awesome. Now, maybe I should do my plugging for stuff. Remember, folks, go and subscribe to Robot Co-op and Creepy Little Book. Creepy Little Book is like the Art Bell radio show where they talk about the strange and weird things that go on in the world, like aliens and ghosts. And Robot Co-op is like Mystery Science Theater, where they basically live stream with these robots while playing video games. They're just fun to watch. And remember, well, maybe have WizGiz here basically say that he's going. Well, we can do all that later after we end this live stream or get close to it. Now, WizGiz, do you have any other news about Comicsgate or anything else coming up?
Actually, no. I've been trying to keep an eye on what's been going on with all the drama and stuff. You heard about the comic fan who went into the comic book shop wearing a Cyber Frog T-shirt?
Yep.
Yeah.
He got insulted by one of the employees at that comic shop. Truly dreadful behavior.
Yeah. It looks like it was more or less a non-issue. Well, I mean, it was poor behavior on the part of the comic book employee, but that comic book employee's views did not match with the comic book owner's views. So they promptly apologized, on social media, and for, that good deed, they got a bunch more follows for the comic book shop. I think like 100 more follows.
Ooh. If we get 100 more, well, if those 100 people come into his shop and buying stuff, that's good business for him then.
Yeah. I haven't seen or read any official word as to whether they decided to fire that employee or if they just like slapped him on the wrist and said, "Don't do it again."
I hope they fire him and make an example of it. Or, well, it would probably do well with the fans, and they like that if you actually get to really pay for it.
Right.
Thanks for that bit of news. I only heard about it in passing, really. Sad thing when employees act like that. All right, let's see.
I agree. Yep.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Good. Yeah, the thing's up. Do you ever want to look at any Indiegogos? Any books you'd like to look at again, maybe?
Let's see here. I don't know if you're interested, but you might want to check out. Oh, we probably already went over this. 7 Legions. I've looked over 7 Legions. Yeah, I recently backed that, and I had a chance to talk to the creator. It was quite interesting. I learned more about the background behind it. It's like martial arts, fantasy, maybe cosmic fantasy. I'm trying to decide whether to back it again, but it's pretty cool. Have you already seen Grim Reaper 2?
It's a book on Indiegogo.
Yeah.
I probably have looked at it. Let me go do this. Grim Reaper. Whoops.
Number 2, yeah.
Reaper is
R-E-A-P-E-R.
P-O.
R-E-A-P-E-R.
R-E-P.
R-E-A. R-E-A.
R-E-A. That's what I was wondering about.
P-E-R.
Here, I've seen it before. The Grim Reaper 2. It's made 6,154.
Yeah, that cover's awesome. I love it. You got the flames coming off the horse.
Yep.
And the fiery yellows and oranges and reds. And then on the Grim Reaper himself, you've got the highlight from the cast Moonlight. And then you've got the lightning as well.
I know, it looks like a great looking book. This cover is good. Let's take a look. Doesn't he have the power to make control bone and stuff?
I'm not sure.
Let's see.
I'm not sure what the power sets are.
Well, hello. Let's read this. Hello, comics lovers, supporters, and in this horror comic adventure, we will continue the story of the Grim Reaper as he travels to hell, trying to find out who is killing the immortals, and most importantly, with what. Along the way, he will be faced with many challenges and foes that will change him forever and put his strength and power to the test. The Grim Reaper has many forms. We have seen him as the mysterious man with the hat, or the cloaked angel of death. This time, he is in battle mode, and he unleashes his dark powers and lets the rage within him consume him. But for this iteration of our beloved character, we have developed crazy new adventures, great suburban characters, ton of action, and lots of great art by the hand of the very talented artist Carlo. For this campaign, we have decided to try bold things that would surely rock your world and explore exciting new concepts. Looks pretty good. Let's see. There's a bunch of gods and stuff like that. Oh, there's a sample too. The art is pretty good in the book itself. Not the best art I've seen, but certainly not the worst. Let's see. We have this guy right here. Fuck, you treacherous snake. You always wanted to know if the legend of the Mad Monk was true. Get away from me. Do you believe now? You don't say a word about what you saw tonight. Clear, your majesty. Zas, he tries to kill them both. What is that? Probably just a trinket. I'm sure my Anastasia niece would love it.
Sorry to interrupt. Hoth has to go.
I got to run, guys. Great show. Hail Chris, hail Whizgiz. Yep, we'll see you later, Hoth Rebel 86. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining the Scumdogs Kennel. Good stuff. All right. And we have apparently the Grim Reaper in hell. He's talking to a woman here. She's asking him for something or other. He's asking, I don't know what he's talking to her about. Looks like a good-looking book. There's some good-looking art. Let's see. You are coming with me. This is no place for you. Is that your ride? Apparently a demon girl. He's talking to this angel here. Interesting style. Not bad. I believe we haven't been introduced properly yet. I know who you are, which is why I don't understand what you're doing here. I'm an eternal being, in case you didn't know. This we don't die. The who, I don't know. The what, I had to be the sort of Prometheus. It's the only thing that can kill is sin. If you start from there, you might find out who did it. One of you did your sister's lust. She was killed yesterday. As impossible as that may sound. Any idea who and any idea on who could have done it? Where does that sword come from? Looks pretty good. Okay. The art is more entertaining than basically being good. It's unique. And that might do well for this book.
It's kind of like a manga style.
That it is.
Which I'm digging. I like it.
All right.
Hey, real quick, I was trying to find Hoth Rebel on Twitter. Is it really Hoth Rebel 26, also known as at Gibsynth?
Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I
Okay.
need to look more into it and stuff. I keep.
All right. Well, I'll have to ask next time then.
Oh, well, yeah. Let me go over here. I have it on messages. Let me let's see. Hoth Rebel 6 at Gibsmith. Yeah, there it is.
All right. I'm gonna follow. He's pretty cool. All right. Cool. Thanks.
You're welcome, man.
All right.
Let's take a look at this sample of this trailer. All right, that was pretty good. Let's see. We're an hour and 21 minutes. Hey, you want to live stream a bit more, or do you think we've done pretty well already?
It's totally up to you.
Well, I'm getting a bit tired and stuff.
All right.
But thank you for joining me, WizGiz. And you want to look for your channel?
Sorry, I'm late. Oh, my YouTube channel is Wise Guys Entertainment. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my videos, all about pop culture. I gotta really load some more content on there. I also try and do a lot of promotion for Comicsgate projects. On Twitter, I'm at Wise Guys Tweets. Thanks for having me.
All right, and I'm Chris Williams. And go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics, They're Bad For You. Then go over to Library and BitChute and subscribe to my channels on those two websites. They're both under the name Comic Freak. And also, be sure to come back tomorrow at 6 o'clock and basically come for the next live stream I'll do. Now, we don't really have to go just yet, but I kind of wanted to get that out of the way and stuff. We could have a little more fun, or we could just go off right now. I kind of... then again, I think I have other stuff to do. I kind of want to get back to working on my comic book, and I'm going to thank you again for joining me, WizGiz.
Oh, no problem.
See y'all later then. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later, WizGiz.